Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
All right, it is Input Day. That's what today is called. It's called Input Day. That's what I'm giving it the name.
Happy Saturday, everybody. It's great to see you, Nick. Good to see you here. Ree, Heather, David, Adrian, Ryder, Ricky, Sinner, Dom. It is good to see all of y'all.
Who's going to get the first horn? I thought for Sinner, I
It'd be the ladies. It'd be Heather. It'd be Sinner.
So funny. What's up, y'all? How are we doing today?
It is Saturday. I just got through watching episode 1 of Arcane. Nick?
Arcane, anybody? Anybody fans of Arcane? Maybe we should say Arcane. We're going to gain like 100 viewers.
Ladybugs!
Just start saying Arcane and people will show up. I don't know. Are any of y'all interested in that? Arcane.
I don't know that this group is an Arcane group.
I think Ree said you are, right?
Ree? Very nice episode 1.
I think Ree likes Arcane. I don't know who else does.
I knew it was on target, Nick. When I was at dinner last night, our company, Jill and I take our staff out to dinner each year at Christmas time.
So kind of.
Very sweet. I give my bonuses at Christmas time, which other therapy offices don't do, but I like giving back. And we took them out to a really nice dinner, and we were talking, and Melissa, the other therapist, said, "You're doing Arcane? I love that. I cannot believe I've watched the whole 2 seasons. I am so in." And she tells her husband, he's watching Arcane. Yep, that it was the right thing to do.
Yeah, there's tons.
It's worth it.
It is a massive following for that show. I just didn't know it was even a thing.
It's really good. And I don't watch much animated stuff, and I don't watch tons of like different, but
Yeah.
it's really well done, and the animation's incredible.
Yeah, I do know that. It looks pretty insane. But yeah, so
Ree, what was the little girl's name? So sweet. Such a sweet girl. Not Roses, or it was some kind of, what was her name?
I haven't watched it.
She was so cute. And I think it was Milo or what was the other one? He irritated the heck out of me. Anyway.
I'm sure Ree will say it because I don't know the show, but I'm going to learn it as I'm editing. I'm sure. Pika, congrats on the 5K.
Where's
this
Pika?
morning. That's
Pika.
crazy.
Dude, I could go walk a 5K right now, but
Not run.
what like third in your age bracket? That's pretty good, man. Is that like a gold, silver, bronze medal? Third place.
Ree said Powder.
Was that the little girl's name, Powder? So sweet.
You're going to have to know that when people comment and stuff.
It's really hard to remember.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Beardon or something was the main big guy. I mean, I have to talk about it with people.
No, it's okay.
Anyway, go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, so season 1, episode 1 of Arcane will be going. So since it's a Netflix show, we can't just post the whole show on YouTube because it won't get through the copyright, because Netflix is not fun with copyright. We know that from Bo Burnham reactions, because Bo Burnham, a lot of his reactions go through Netflix, and it is tough.
Netflix is not nice.
It's tough to get through. So we're posting the entire unedited version. Obviously, y'all know where. Y'all know at this point. The $7 tier on our Patreon page is where the whole thing's gonna go. It's gonna go there.
Albums are there.
It's gonna go there later today. It'll be up. I will make posts about it, and then the edited version hopefully will be out tomorrow or Monday for everybody to enjoy. So that's the first thing. I gotta just mention that.
Ricky, so fresh, so clean.
You'll probably like it.
So demure.
You've asked for anime a lot, so this is Arcane. This is kind of the closest thing to anime that we've done. Is this show?
I really liked it, and I tried to keep it as brief as I could.
Yeah, that's good. Phoenix said first in my age bracket for loving a therapist named Tom. Love it. Love it. When's the next Juice
Phoenix
Day?
is here, man.
I don't know when the next Juice Day will be. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I think like the Juice WRLD reaction, maybe. I mean, we've done a lot of them recently. I've thought about having Tom go back through some of the Party Never Ends album, just like random songs that have a deeper meaning, maybe.
Unreleased.
Could do that. There's a lot of unreleased on Patreon also, but
okay.
I was thinking maybe going back through like not a deep dive necessarily, but kind of more of a, because the album when we did it, it's just kind of go one to the next. So maybe doing like an individual reaction to a song. I don't know. We'll see though. Anyway, so what we're doing today, we're the main order of business.
No kidding. Hey, Phoenix has it right. Where are the boys?
They're on the vault. I just posted yesterday.
We got to do more reaction to the boys.
I just posted a vault reaction yesterday.
No, like new music I haven't done.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go. Phoenix. What should we do? Remember the boys? We used to do them.
Yeah, I'm down. I haven't seen very many comments for them, to be honest, though. I mean, that's what I go off. Like, if people are flooding the comment section saying,
let's put a poll up on Patreon. Next boys reaction. What should it be?
Yeah, I'm down, bro. Let's do it right now. Well, it's not the purpose of the stream. It's not.
I know to do
a
boys reaction.
We're not doing any reactions.
Okay, Nick, go ahead on the purpose of today.
But no, I'm down. We did one a couple weeks ago, but maybe I'll have you record Monday if you can. A boys reaction. Maybe I'll have you do like 3 so we can just have them spread out.
That's a good idea.
I don't know, because I feel like there's stuff. Anyway, purpose for this stream today. We gotta talk about Discord, okay? Discord has been something that we have not really talked about a lot. And something that I think we need to talk about because it's kind of just been sitting there.
Yeah.
For the first like year and a half to 2 years, I felt like it was really rocking. We were grinding with it. That sounded wrong. We were really doing well with it though, and people were active. And then over the last like year or so, I feel like it's just gone downhill. And it's not anybody's fault for that. It's just kind of what happens. Like when there's people that some people don't. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why it kind of went downhill. I think it was just too big almost, and there were so many channels. And
what does downhill mean?
Just like the activity
not
level.
As active and a little bit cluttered, almost like a junk drawer. It's just there's
there's a lot of different servers, a lot of different people, which is great. We love all the people that joined it, but I feel like now, like it says we have 3,200 people in there. There's not that many that are active in there though. And people have done different, like over 3 years, people are going to go, people are going to stay, people are going to leave and join. So it's just, I feel like it's time for a reset with that. So I wanted to get y'all's opinions I just want to let y'all have a little bit to talk about what y'all think about that, what you would like to see in a Discord server if we started a new one, what kind of channels y'all would want. Would y'all want it to be less channels? Would y'all want it to be...
I think what Nick and I have been talking about is if we have a Discord at all, we would want it to be an active one with people that feel like they're a part of something and have conversation and communication, not this massive overgrown group of people that, there's clicks over here, there's clicks over here, and there's just too many rooms, too many places, there's too much in there, and it needs to be cleaned up. So I think what we've talked about is we want it to be useful if it's there. And right now there's not. If there's 15 people, great, that's fine on a Discord, but let's make it where there's just 15 in there and not 3,000. Remember how we had that talk? Like if YouTube really had a deal where every person that wasn't active or was on your channel for the last 3 months got deleted, our subscriber numbers, everybody's channel would be so low.
Yeah, it's true.
Does that make sense? We want it to be active.
We want it to be active. We want it to be a place where we all have fun going and chatting with people, and not just somewhere where it's like, oh, like if I comment something, nobody's gonna reply. It's just gonna be empty. Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of times when I go into Discord every now and then, because I will go in there, it's just like the people in there I don't even know, and it's kind of just like, and there's like, Discord used to be a place whenever Tom and I would go in there, there'd be 10 people that would be like, hey Tom, hey Nick, like, and now it's just very not like that. It's very dead. which is what y'all have been saying. So we just want it to be more active, and we want to find y'all's opinions on ways to make it more active, I guess.
Yes, ladybugs. I like that.
No, I don't talk in
It's
there.
that it's a select group which means happy to have you in there, but we would just let people in. There's too many people that pop in and out or sign up and then never show up that we'd want people to want to be there and not just to be a part of whatever Discord is out there. So I like that idea, actually.
Yeah, Tom. We would need to make sure Tom is not locked out.
I think if it was smaller and interactive, I would be more comfortable, like my live streams at work, popping in there at different points saying, okay, I'm going to have 30 minutes to go hang out in Discord at this time, and people would know. Not as big as it is. And I think there's too many channels. I think you cannot have 20 channels in a Discord for me.
Dude, we have
It's supposed to be, I just don't think it should. I don't know Discord, but I would let Ree kind of run the ship on that. I just think it needs to be revamped. Anyway.
Yeah, I agree.
Tiny Ninja. So go ahead, Nick. Facilitate the conversation. Or include Ree in it.
Ree said there's over 100 channels we have in there right now.
Yeah.
Which is way too many. I didn't really have any opinions on it. I just kind of wanted to hear what y'all thought. And I think the general consensus, I can't say that word apparently, is less channels and just more activity in the main channels. Also, another thing we need to talk about is we're going to need mods for it because I don't know. I'm not totally sure about this. Ree, you would know more about it. I don't know how many mods are even active in Discord. I don't know how many we have, and I'm not sure how many are even active. And we would need, I'm not saying like kick everybody out of that mod role, but like I think we need to tighten the rope on mods and to make sure that these mods are actually people that will be active and will follow and enforce the rules. Because that was something before. I think a lot of mods disagreed with each other, and it's okay to have disagreements, but when it comes to like decision making, we need to have people that are, I don't know how to say it, just like can come to an agreement. Because I feel like a lot of I feel like we had too many mods, and I feel like a lot of the mods were just active at weird times and not synced, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's kind
there's too many people, I think, that want to be moderators that just want to be a moderator and maybe aren't as active. And it's okay to not be as active. It's totally fine. It's just that we have to have somebody in there that is there. You know, like somebody that knows the people. So I'd be a fan of something smaller. I'd be a fan of setting up time where I go in there. I'd be a fan of me being a part of, if there's issues and discussions, I don't mind being a part of facilitating that. And I think if we started over, it would be easiest. In other words, we can't have 50 people all making decisions on things. There has to be some semblance of order and structure to make decisions. That's why they make board members, board of directors.
Ian, welcome in. Have not seen you in here before, so thank you for
Ian.
joining. And you're right, they're not getting paid. We don't pay moderators.
That's why we want people that want to be active. This is not a you have to do this. It's totally cool if you don't, which means we just wouldn't have a Discord, and that's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay with me. I want there to be something for y'all and for people out there who want a place to communicate.
Repay me now.
Man, I can pay you in candy or merch, I guess. We have that.
Christmas bonuses for YouTube mods.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Siren outside our house, sorry.
So, where do we go next? I'm a resolver guy. What are we going to do?
That is true. We all are saying, like, being a mod is not necessarily, like, being a mod is different than being friends with somebody. Like you gotta kind of take friendship out of it, especially like I feel like we had at one point we had different mods taking sides, and that's not what mods should do, in my opinion. Like on issues, sure you can have your opinion, like I said before, but like if you're like, oh, he's my friend or she's my friend, so I'm gonna take her side no matter what. It's like you gotta kind of take that out of it. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but I do feel like we need to think of something. I'm just smiles.
My suggestion is, and I told this new girl we're hiring, new therapist we're hiring yesterday, I said, I can give out, and Nick knows this, I can throw 10 ideas out there and you can trash them all. And I'm like, fine, it's okay. I don't get offended if my ideas don't go, but I do like throwing ideas out there. Like they always say, don't bring a problem in one hand without bringing a solution in the other hand, please. I would be a fan of scrapping and deleting the channel we have and starting with a new reaction therapy 2025 or whatever, like just a new channel. And whether it's an invite only and you say I want to be a part of it and we can kind of okay it, or if it's even open, I'm fine with that, because I don't think that many people as like before are gonna all of a sudden sign up.
Yeah.
And I'm a fan of starting very simple. Don't start out with 5 channels. Start out with one room and we all get together and talk.
Yeah.
And then there are discussions about whether a new channel, just because people come in and say, we need a channel for this, channel for this, channel for this. I'm just not a fan of all those.
Yeah. I mean,
but I don't know Discord. I'm the first to say I'm probably ignorant to even giving an opinion, other than the fact that I would scrap our channel today, December 14th, 2024. I would scrap it, delete it, and I would open a new one for whoever has the brains to do it. I don't know how to do it. I don't even know how to get into Discord, so I can't start a new channel. But I would delete the old one and I would let restart whatever Ree wants to start. But I know it's asking a lot and I hate to do that. I don't want to put that much on your shoulders.
yeah, I'm definitely here too.
And I
can
don't have
help
the
with
time.
that.
I see these therapists out there reacting to, like, when I was doing Arcane, I'm like, how do they have time to sit and do this? Because with my practice and I don't have time. So I can't do this. I can't set up Discord or do any of that. I can show up in the room like I do my live streams.
Reese, like I already have one almost done.
Good.
Just been grinding.
That's awesome, Reed. Thank
like
you.
on here, I do think like for our first one, we have a welcome room, which don't really think we need that, but like rules I think are important. To have announcements I think are important too. There's a YouTube bot or YouTube page where it posts on Discord whenever we post a video. I think that's cool. Like I do think there are necessary channels to have, but I don't think there's a lot of these on here that it's not necessary.
Did I hit something?
I don't think you did.
This thing is there. Is that right?
No, you just want those to not have anything.
Like up here?
Yeah. No. Oh, no, go back. Click the green buttons at the bottom that are lit. Just click them. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
I did. My headphones hit it.
But like there's a lot of these I'm looking at. It's like, okay, it's cool to have some of these, but at the same time, not really a need for a outfit of the day channel, an art channel, a food channel, a lyrics channel, a nature channel, pets channel. Like that's not really necessary, I think, to have all of those. So like the main ones, like you can have an, like I think an introduction channel will be fine if you want to introduce yourself. That's fine. But there's so many of these channels that just aren't necessary to start.
I would put that in the hands of people or someone who's running it.
Yes.
I don't need to go down the 100 channels and see what works or not. I'm a guy that would say start the flipping channel and don't start the Discord and don't open up a bunch of channels. Just start with a room to start.
Sorry, I just started listing.
But Beastie, I'm with that. Like I'm happy to, I don't have to run things. I am such a delegator. Like I am not a micromanager at work either. I'm a delegator. Like this is for you. Take it and run with it, or whoever your moderators are. I mean, I'd love to be in the loop with who moderators are, and I'd love to be in the loop with decisions on like channels, because I don't want a month from now there to be 10 channels opened up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I just kind of back out.
Yes.
And maybe we just don't have a Discord. Like, is it even worth it? Like,
how did that?
Is it useful?
I think
because when you deal with planning or marketing, Nick, you throw out every scenario from should we scrap it to should we spend $1 million on it? And so you have to look at, and it may be ridiculous, like, no, we're not going to throw it out. No. But I like to discuss it because it would see what would the impact be if we didn't have it. If I said, hey, what if we scrap our vault channel? It's not going to rattle the world. But if I said, hey, let's scrap our reaction therapy YouTube channel. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. That's the same with Discord. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there's something.
TLC Center. I like that.
What?
It just needs some tender love and care. It just needs a little.
Oh, see, I didn't know what that meant.
A little love, you know?
TLC
and
is
attention paid, like a plant, Nick. Some plants need TLC. They need you to just water them and
all I know,
keep them out of the sun so much. And
TLC is a TV channel, right?
The Learning Channel?
I don't know. Mm-hmm. I just heard of TLC as a TV. I didn't know what that meant.
Discord has value when we keep it small and RT focused. I agree with that, which is mental health, which is relationships. I don't think we need so much.
Yeah. I think Discord is cool. And I think it's a kind of like, other than like YouTube chat like this and a live stream, it's kind of a place where we can have fans that can communicate with each other. It's kind of the biggest platform for communication between fans. Mm-hmm. And I think that's why it's so cool. Snapchat's cool, but also at the same time, Discord's just a bigger platform where more people can join.
And by the way, I'm not exclusive. I'm not opposed to having anybody on the channel that wants to be there. Seriously. I'm not opposed to 3,000 people in the Discord. What I'm opposed to is 3,000 people who, some of which come in and start these bizarro channels and then are gone a month later. I want people who are active in the room. So, and I don't mean you have to be there all the time. I just mean I don't want people coming in and expanding. If we just start with one, I don't even know the channels work, one thing, and we just leave it as an open chat room, I would love that to start. Yeah, I would scrap it. My vote today is delete what's there, turn on what Ree has, and let's keep it very simple. Don't start out any separate channels until Nick and I kind of know what it is. Hey, by the way, we've talked about it. We have these 3 channels we want to start. What do y'all think about it? And if I see it's a channel on, you know, the ways to, you know, plant flowers in a flower bed, and I'm going to say, yeah, that doesn't work with what our purpose is. It should be mental health focused or relationship focused. Anyway, that's my vote. And I'm out.
And Ree is having to attend to her screaming baby.
I wish I was there, Ree. If I was there, I'd be like, I got this. Let me step in there. My kids always said, kids don't like you, Dad, but they love me.
Yeah, I think we need to, after stream, I think, or later, it doesn't have to be after stream, but I know Ree's probably not here to hear this, so I'm just talking to all y'all right now. But I do think, starting off, we need to figure out the mod situation. That's kind of the first thing I think we need to figure out, is like who we wanted to appoint as mods, because I definitely think there needs to be mods. I just think we need to, and it's hard because we love all of y'all, but like we can only appoint so many people as mods, and we need to make sure that y'all are, you know, we can trust the mods that we pick. So it's hard. It's hard to like say, yeah, you're not fit, or I think you are a good fit. That's never fun to make those calls. That was fast.
Okay, I'm back. Hey, when you're a mom, you just learn to like
know how to
take care of business. TCB.
Yeah, so we got to figure out the number of channels, which I think we should start with 1, and then we also need to figure out mods and how to send out applications, because I do think there should be some form of application to get mods. I don't think we should just say you're a mod.
Did we have any of that from before that we want to keep? Like, is there anything posted on the old one, Ree, before you leave that you want to keep, like an application thing or something? Because it's no sense in reinventing the wheel.
Yeah, I think Ree said she has an application.
Okay. It's very simple. It doesn't need to be much. And by the way, we're even up for setting up a monthly, like 30-minute Zoom call of mods and just like, is there anything we need to deal with or how is it going? I want to be available. You know how I started the work live streams, which I love doing? I'm happy to say on these days, I'm going to pop into Discord and be there and hang out. And that way people know and we can chat and hang and it can go about its business. If that's what people would want.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So what's the next step? Is anybody running this meeting to decide what next steps are? Or are we just discussing?
No, I think the next step is Ree and I are going to chat about how to start it, how to just start the Discord, and we're not gonna until we're ready. We're not gonna share it. We'll just set it up and have it ready, and then as we feel like we're ready to share it with people, then we can start sharing it with people. I feel like we need to have a solid sense of if the application looks good and to send it out to people and to really have an idea of like, okay, here are the things we're looking for in the mods that we're going to pick. That's kind of what I think should happen first. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll text you, Ree, and see if we can figure that out. For sure. So I think that's the next step, honestly. Just getting it ready and making sure we have a solid idea of like the direction of it, where it's going. But I think for sure we've heard y'all's opinions, and I think it's best for smaller at first, and to make sure that Ree, since she is the leader of it, and Tom and I are on the same page of like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And then also once we get mods, to have maybe even a startup meeting with all of the mods and Tom and I to just talk about what the next steps are of what channels we think we should have and how we should go about things. I think that's kind of the next step for that. What do y'all think? Yeah, I think we're going to delete the old one. That's what I think.
Yeah. I think as long as there's a decision made, we can move forward with it. I don't want to waste time with it.
No, we're not wasting time. No wasting time here.
And I'd love to be able to get in there and see what it's like. You can keep whatever you want as far as the, what do you call that? The logo or whatever. You call it the same thing or you call it something different?
Yeah. What do you mean rewrite? Let's go delete some of the channels. I don't know what that. Aren't we scrapping it and making a new one? Why are we I don't know. Maybe I'm confused by that.
I thought we were going to just delete the entire Discord and start over.
Are we using the same one we have? I don't know.
You have 3,000 people in there. It doesn't.
I don't know how that. Maybe it was something somebody else said.
Yeah, and people are up for doing game nights or whatever. I'm totally.
Oh, the new
good
one
with
you
that.
made. Okay. Well, let me know before you start deleting them. Let me know which ones you have. You can text me that, or we can call later too, to figure out which ones you have. Because I do want to start it small, but I don't know. I got to talk to Tom about it because Tom was like, "Let's do one main general."
Daniel.
But I'm also at the same point, kind of thinking I don't think we need to have just one. I think there could be multiple, but it has to be somewhat small. So we'll figure that out. Tom, game nights. You have to go to some game nights. That'd be fun.
Hey, I could learn.
I think picking and choosing people isn't good. Well, the problem with that, David, is how else are you going to decide on who can be mods? We can't just let everybody do it.
You can't just let moderator stuff go to whoever because, man, I've seen some bad things happen.
We have to have some kind of say because we kind of let that happen at the beginning. It's like, yeah, you can be a moderator. And we had a lot of people that did.
Oh, he's talking about
well.
General people, which is, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing in any of this that says certain people can't be in it. What it is it's.
Oh, okay. I see.
It's having them kind of commit to being in it instead of just. There's too many people, I think, Nick, that come in and sign up for something like our YouTube channel, and then they don't come around. Or like they see a Juice WRLD video, and then they literally aren't back until there's another Juice WRLD video. And to me, Discord is almost like an extension of the channel, which is a smaller family type atmosphere, which means I don't want you to just show up once a year or every now and then. I want it to be something predictable.
Yeah, what do y'all think about that? Should we do an invite only thing, or should we do let
Thank you,
whoever
Phoenix.
wants to come in? You know what I mean? That is a question we got to figure
Ignore
out.
me.
Also,
Thanks, Phoenix.
Phoenix sent another one. Sent a donation.
Really?
10
I
minutes
missed
ago
it?
that he missed. He said the comment was, number 1, start new Discord. Number 2, more suicide boys. Number 3, call me Nick.
They love it. Thanks, Phoenix. You're almost to a Dutch Bros lemonade drink. Remember that day when you got me the Dutch Bros lemonade drink?
Bray, I don't know if you heard us earlier, but
Bray!
we're starting Arcane. Tom's
Bray.
starting Arcane. So I don't know if that's something what you're talking about, but
It's going to be
Bray-
hitting Patreon today,
well,
Bray.
Bray, you already pay us enough money. You paid for a year on the top tier of our Patreon page, so
Bray
you
gets
have
it, right?
invested.
Over there on Patreon.
Oh yeah, Bray gets pretty much anything Bray wants. He gets at this
Bray, man. We are starting it today. It'll be on Patreon, the full unedited.
point. I'm trying to. Let's see.
It's here, Bray. Starting today. Oh, I just rhymed. It's here, Bray. Starting
Yeah, I don't know.
today.
What are y'all talking about, invite only versus not? Because that's something that I do want y'all's opinion on that. Because I personally don't mind letting whoever wants to join, but I think in the rules that we have, I think we need to have some kind of rule about like, hey, like it's not like you have to be active every day. Like we're not saying that, but we don't want people to just join to never be in there. If that makes sense. Like we don't want people to join
It's
and then
not
a
like
year
this,
later.
You know, micromanaging, watching who's come in. It's not that. It really isn't. And I'm fine to leave it open. I don't want to. I want it to be something all of y'all can know who's there and you enjoy going to it.
Yeah.
TV show or movie reaction, different than like an Arcane thing. I don't know, because we're putting things like that out on the VIP tier, but I don't know. Gosh, it's so difficult, Bray, because of my schedule. It's hard to sit down and like watch a movie just because of the time factor. I need to be able to just do this, and then I would have plenty of time to do it, but I don't. Tom is always taking my... Yes, I demand it, Phoenix, all the time. Y'all crack me up. If it wasn't for random people in chat in public, I don't know none of you. I know none of you. Oh my gosh, can't even read. Sorry.
It's okay.
Be back.
Pika, the Discord state invite only to the mod teams. Well, I think for us at the beginning, we're not gonna even let y'all know about Discord, like the new one, and it's not gonna be like days and days. But I think we're gonna not show that we have a new Discord until we are comfortable with who we have. Like until we're comfortable with, okay, we got this. We have a couple mods at least. To me, I think that's how it should go. I don't think we should just say, okay, it's Reed, Tom, and Nick, and then we're just letting everybody join. Like, I think we need to have a couple people at least that are, okay, we know what we're doing. We have a set of roles. We have the channels ready. I think we need to prepare it first before we just let everybody join. And if we can have a set of mods that are like, okay, we're all ready for this, and then we'll let it go. And then I don't think it has to be an invite thing. I think we could let people go because I think we would have enough mods that are active that could handle it, is what I'm saying. If that makes sense.
My whole issue, I hate to say it, but it's the reality of my world, is time. It's just finding the time to do things. So I'm trying to balance it as much as I can. And once I commit to something, I get it written in, it'll be okay. But having the time when so much is required of me at work, we're having to pull back at work at this point because all of a sudden now Jill and I were trying to end at 1 o'clock on Thursday and Friday, and now it's all the way to 2:30 for some reason. So even that little bit, it stretches things. When I work Wednesday, for instance, till 8 p.m., come back in at 9 a.m. For me, when it comes to dedicating this time, I can do it, but you'd have to put in the schedule like, hey, 30 minutes to do a Discord update and put it in here, kind of the way we do our monthly things, just so I know.
Yeah, I think, Adrian, good question. I think that's something that we also need to figure out. I think with the application form to become a mod, there's a lot of good questions on there that Ree has. But in my opinion, honestly, the activity level for moderators are key. Like if you can be active, and that doesn't literally that we're all humans and we're not paying y'all, so it's like we're not saying you have to be active every second of every day. It's just if y'all can be active enough and y'all can be available when problems come, because problems will arise. There will be stuff that happens that like, okay, we need to figure out what to do about this for y'all to be there to have input. I think those are the main kind of things of like a mod, and to also like be professional to an extent. I mean, obviously joke around, have your fun. Like we're not saying to just be like, okay, I'm going to be professional 24/7, but to have some level of like, okay, I am a mod of this server and whatever I say reflects the server. And so like you can't make comments that are going to offend people necessarily, like that. Those are kind of things where it's like the fine line of like, yeah, be yourself, but at the same time you can't have people that are new to the channel / server be like, oh, that mod was rude to me, I don't want to be here. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's what I would say.
Y'all are some.
What are they saying?
Nothing. I can't really say it. Pika, you're right. The thing with being a moderator just comes with a little bit. It's like a referee in a sporting event. You have to have a lot of patience and a little bit of balance with being diplomatic and just being courteous, but also being. If you're a moderator in a stream and people say things you don't like, it's not a personal thing you go after. You're there to kind of make sure the room stays in bounds. But and I've always said, if you don't want to do that, you want to be just a part of it, then don't moderate that time. It's too bad you can't turn your moderatorness on and off. Like, hey, this stream I don't want to moderate, so I'm going to just be me.
Yeah.
That'd be fine.
Yeah, if you, what would you say again? What was the end of that? Like, I'd be fine. That'd be fine if you were.
It'd be great
yourself.
if you could just turn it on or off. Otherwise,
yeah,
because then you'd say, I just want to be myself and I want to give opinions. But moderators really aren't there to give opinions.
Yeah, and that's something for YouTube moderators we might need to have a chat about too, because we love all y'all, but at the same time, comments like Daniel just made, it's like that can't really be said in a live stream
as a moderator
for people that are new, because then they're gonna be like, oh, well, this is not the kind of I'm gonna be. If I say something that they don't like, then I'm gonna be deleted. Like,
that's why I said it would be good to be able to turn that off feature, so you could not worry about representing it. But moderators are typically there to just regulate the room.
Yeah, if you're a moderator, you have to know that like if you're just chatting, and that's why like we have other group chats with just like tight knit groups or whatever. That's fine to be yourself because it's all people that understand it. But like when there are people there that are the general public, you can't necessarily just say whatever you want, if that makes sense.
Daniel, everybody understands. And also this with Daniel, because he's like, I'm Dictator Dan and everybody else are my generals. Like, if you know the room and all of us here, we know each other. But it's the people that come in that haven't been here. It's like, dude, that person's rude or they're terrible, that they don't understand it.
Yeah. And
Dan's just messing with Deadpool. That's all. Deadpool's probably taking the bait.
Deadpool, are you a part of our Discord now?
I don't know.
Because
I don't know.
when you came into the room, I feel like Reed knew who you were, but maybe not. I'm not sure. Bray, for your question,
Bray's awesome. Bray's just back to the. So what about this?
for your question, I will say, I think honestly that's something you could do as long as you knew that it was going to be 2 reactions per month, if that makes sense. Like if you have a 10-song album you want to do and you want to use 5 months of it, we would do 2 songs from the album a month. We could do that. I don't know if Tom would be able to do a full album reaction for you. Like, I think it would have to be in 2 songs a month because that's what you get as a member of that tier, if that makes sense.
There's probably a way to work something out with it.
Well, what I'm saying is I think Tom could do it where it would be 2 songs a month, like normal, but it would be all from the same album. But doing a full like hour and a half, 2-hour album reaction for 1 month and then nothing for the next 4, I don't really know. But
maybe.
We'll see. It would have to depend. But.
I love the ideas, Bray. I do. I love brainstorming things like that. I wish there was a way to have like like we're trying to grow the album reaction tier because I think it's really cool to do album reactions and to put them out there. And if that had enough people on it, we could do stuff like that. Like, hey, join this tier and we'll vote on albums and we'll do them, you know, but it would need a lot more members than it has now.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think we have a pretty good idea.
So what's the plan? Do we have a plan?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it?
For me, I mean, I still need to talk
who's the decider? Like, how are we doing this?
It's going to be you, me, and Bree.
Okay.
Are kind of the main 3 that are going to decide.
So put out the plan you're envisioning so far that we have.
Right now, as of today, the plan is going to be I'm going to talk with Bree, whether that's by phone or by text or whatever, later today. We're going to talk about the next steps for setting up the Discord, just making sure that it's all set up the way we need it to be, kind of going through the channels. I'll have to include Tom on a little bit of it with like what channels we start out with. Ree has the application for the mods, and I think those would be good to send out to people that are interested. And by the way, if you are interested in being a mod, I would recommend messaging either me on Instagram, Reaction Therapy on Instagram, or if you have a way to contact us. But for y'all, like if you have us on Snap or whatever, that's a fine way to do it too. But I think if you are interested in being a mod, I think that's how we're going to do it first. Is the best way is probably to message on Instagram or any way you know how to contact us. Because I do want to have people that want to be a mod. I don't want to just like send it out on like a stream, like here's the mod application.
Because a lot of people pop in randomly and it's like, oh, I'll do that. And they sign up and they, like I said, there's people that could be in here that are here today, but they're never here any other time. And so we don't want to just fill spaces like that.
Yeah.
And Bray, there is an album reaction tier, but it's not one that people vote on albums to do. It's albums that we see, that we pick to do. You can see them on there, and like the Juice WRLD album. And we put those out there unedited, but it's not one you go in and vote on.
Dan, don't contact Jackie with that, please. Don't send her stuff.
Application
like just don't contact me with that.
That'll throw her into a
she's not gonna know what she's gonna be like. Nick, what did you do? Why did you? Anyway, but so for application, if you want the application, message me or Reaction Therapy on Instagram, or if you have us on Snapchat or whatever, so I could send you all the application. So I'll get the application from Ree and we'll send it out for people. Once we get people that fill out the application, we'll go through them. Ree, Tom, and I will all go through them. I'll show Tom them, and then Ree can read them too. We'll mutually decide on a few, just so we can have a few to start out with.
Let me just say, Deadpool, go ahead and pause what you're saying. Just take 5 minutes to not comment. That will be super helpful in this room, because I don't really like the back and forth.
Yeah,
I don't even understand what you're saying partially, but just don't make any more comments for 5 minutes. Don't pause him out yet.
Well, he just deleted his comments.
Don't like kick him out yet. Just see if we can get Deadpool to chill for a minute. Okay, go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, middle finger comments like that, we don't mess with there, so.
That's what I'm kind of talking about with just people popping in like that.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll get a list of mods that we think are fit. And then we'll decide. I don't know if we'll do a call or something. I can be available.
That'd be cool.
I can be available tonight or later today to do a call with y'all. I don't know what Tom's schedule is.
I want to go see Gladiator 2 with Tony, and I want to watch Christmas movies. That's my thing. Can we get a Christmas movie watching party?
We can.
Or still wants to be there.
So if Tom's not available, I can be available, and Marie and I can kind of run it, and we can talk to the mods, and then I'll have to fill you in with it. I guess.
could show up from my phone.
Well, in the movie theater?
With my wired earbuds.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll figure out if that works
Christmas
tonight or if
Discord
we need to
watch
do it
party.
tomorrow. We could possibly do it tomorrow also if y'all are available then. Just to talk about it for a little bit with what we think. And then we'll get it set up. We'll get the Discord kind of set up with the channels we think. We'll have a list of rules for people when they join. And I think that's kind of the step for it.
Mm-hmm. I do too. There you go. So we'll have a new Discord up when?
Hopefully tomorrow or Monday.
Awesome. Hey,
What?
John.
You said awesome when I said that. What?
Well, I mean, Ree is doing so much work here. That
Yes.
said, just awesome that you'd be willing to do that. That's nice.
Yes.
We do this every day. Ree is completely volunteering.
No, what I'm
so much
saying
time.
is I just was confused when you... I was confused there for a second.
Mm-mm.
It's okay.
I'm just grateful. All of y'all would even help out. Even the moderating part. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I know that everybody can't do things all the time, and it's totally fine. It's just that we want to put out a product that's good. We want to put out a Discord that's good, that you go in and you feel like you're a part of it. And if you come to our office, we want you to feel like part of a family and not just a number of somebody who's seen. So it's that same thing here. So yeah, Christmas movies. Man, I got so many. I got Lampoon Christmas. I got Four Christmases. I got Deck the Halls. I got Christmas with the Cranks. There's so many Christmas movies I want to see.
It is Christmas movie season now.
Throw out some Christmas movies. I'm telling you, most of them I would like probably. I haven't seen 8 Crazy Nights though. Christmas Vacation's good. That's one of my top 5.
Classic.
Yep. Home Alone is not my thing, Center. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I have nothing to do really with New York or if I didn't like Macaulay Culkin at the time. But it just hasn't ever been my thing. So...
Marie, I will check.
I have Office Christmas Party. What is that?
I don't see it yet.
I don't know what that is. I'm not even as big a fan of the Grinch. He just seems a little creepy to me. I haven't seen 8 Crazy Nights. I don't know what that is. But if it's Christmassy and you think I'd like it, I'd be willing to try it.
Yeah.
So, what were the other ones I like? I know I have a ton.
You could have also texted me, Ree, but it's fine. Yeah, so if y'all want to be a mod, either contact Ree, Tom, or Nick. One of us 3. And by contacting Tom, it's also contacting me because I'm going to be the one to check it. But either way. Polar Express. I don't think I liked that movie, did I?
It's kind of a little interesting because of the animation of it.
I kind of was creeped out by that, to be honest. I don't know.
See, Daniel loves Polar Express. What is your favorite part about the Polar Express? Is it the overall story? Is it a character?
A little creepy. The hot chocolate scene. I don't even know what that means. Tom Hanks in the new one? There's a new one? Oh, it's a scary scene? I don't know. I don't want scary. Christmas is not about scary for me.
Although I really liked Arthur Christmas, and that was kind of interesting. A little bit creepy, but that's funny.
Very funny.
Very funny.
All right. I think we're good.
I was grateful for Deadpool that took a 5-minute break. It's been 5 minutes.
I think we might have banned him for 5 minutes. I don't
No,
know.
I didn't see anybody do that.
Nobody banned him. Maybe he just left. Maybe he's like, I'm
But
done with this.
that's good. That's okay too. I mean, either way.
The animation's scary in the movie.
Christmas Story. Love that one.
Christmas
It's one of my
Story's good.
favorites.
Kind of overrated in my opinion, but
Oh man, no way.
I mean, I just see it so much during Christmas. I feel like having it on 24 hours a day on Christmas is a little much for me. I'll be honest. But I don't know what that comment is. Anyway, we're gonna have if y'all are interested, if y'all haven't been in the stream and y'all are now in it, we have Arcane Season 1, Episode 1 coming out on Patreon later today. It'll be on YouTube hopefully tomorrow or Monday. And we're starting the Arcane journey. So
Arcane Journey.
In that, it'll be on the $7 tier on our Patreon page in full later today.
So if you're on the $7 tier or above, $10 tier, 50, 100, whatever, you can watch that today. If you like Arcane, it's worth it if you like it. I like watching other people's reactions to things that I like just to see if they caught the same things I did.
Yeah, 21 Pilots did play the line live.
You know, I heard about that last night that they played on some show. It wasn't the Grammys or anything, was it? Was it some kind of award show or was it something else?
I don't know. Something.
But I saw that they did it. I did not see their performance though. And then somebody, I think it was Melissa at my office, said that he wrote that song years before about his grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if that's true.
It is true.
It is true? Wow.
I've heard that same thing.
Wealth of knowledge.
People in the comment
Game
section,
Awards.
People in the comment section on your reaction to it was
Said
like,
that.
that's what it was about. It's like,
it's very
like, bro,
fitting.
it's our first reaction, or it's Tom's first reaction. How are you supposed to know that?
Because people like pointing it out, and I just am learning. Yeah, Beastie is kind of synonymous with 21 Pilots.
We have different people on this channel that are synonymous with different artists. Like when I think of Halsey, it's Ree. Every single time. Every time I hear Halsey, I think of her. Adrian and Daniel and Sarah, where's Sarah been, by the way? They're Suicide Boys. Sarah for me is also Lil Peep. I think of when I think of Lil Peep, I think of her too. But
what about who do you think of when you hear Kim Dracula?
Robbie, obviously.
I'm still traumatized from that. John Keegan, can you do a birthday stream for tomorrow? I don't know, man. I don't know. You're busy doing your birthday. 42. That was my favorite number of basketball to wear. 42.
David's Jelly Roll
Pika.
is definitely David.
Jelly Roll, really?
Jelly,
I thought it'd be
Tech 9.
falling in reverse.
Jelly Roll and Tech 9 are David's favorites. Yeah. Chance the Rapper is just not good. I'm sorry. I just don't like him.
Chance the Rapper.
Sinner, Fora.
Fora is sinner to a T. I can't believe he was just here the other night.
Literally, when you talked about it on your live,
he was there that night.
He was in Houston that night.
And it was a small enough arena. We could have gone and just...
Janchi, we're just doing Arcane for right now. We're not going into other shows. Arcane's kind of the main one. It's hard because they take an hour to record each of them.
Yeah.
At least. And
there's 2 seasons, like 9 shows each season.
There's not enough time for, like, if Tom was a full-time YouTuber, like full-time, then of course we would do that. We would have so much content rolling, it would be unbelievable.
Jackie was saying that last night. You should react to this and this and this. And I'm like, Jackie, if I had the time, I can do it. But you see me at work every day. Like, I don't literally have the time. Yeah. Unless it's going to take away from sleep or take away from Jill.
If Tom didn't have a job other than YouTube, which, by the way, we wouldn't be able to function without that anyway. Tom would be recording like probably 5 videos a day.
I would record probably 5 hours a day. Yeah.
It would be great. Like, it would be nuts.
So if by magic, all of a sudden we have 3,000 Patreon people or whatever, then I would consider completely scaling back my work and hanging out and recording. I think it'd be so fun to do live streams every day and hang out with people and do reactions. That would be fun.
Yeah, if anybody knew how busy it should be Jackie. She should be the one that would know.
Like, when we're busy, when we're not, and it's just been really busy. And she manages Jill's schedule too. So right now she's trying to manage, since we're taking out the week of Christmas and New Year's is on a Wednesday, she's trying to manage moving everybody around to make them fit.
Yeah.
Bless her.
David, of course. I think one thing that for
What
everybody,
is IDR?
I think
Nick,
meant,
IDR, are we running?
I don't know. I think is what maybe she meant.
I don't remember.
Oh, I don't remember. I'm slow.
Yeah, we should announce
You
it.
can announce on Discord. I'm not too worried
No.
about it. What?
Are we announcing the Discord? She can't announce it on Discord because nobody would know to go there.
No, she's saying, I don't know. Are we announcing this on Discord too?
Oh, I thought she said, are
or
we
just
announcing
here?
the new Discord?
No, we will do that also, but she's saying on our old Discord.
Shut her
we're
down.
announcing it. I would say announce it, but leave it up for like a couple hours and then take
Shut
it
her down.
because nobody really is on Discord anymore.
Like literally right
So
now.
it
Delete.
doesn't. Okay,
That's
well,
me.
I would hold on. Let's.
But that's me. I don't have to have my way. I get it. I got it. Good. Jill's almost home.
Yeah,
And
the
I'm
staff
excited.
for sure. Yes. Everybody said I don't remember. David, I think what people fail to realize is I'm in like charge of this whole channel, and so like I know so much music. Like I have to go through everybody's requests and stuff like that. So like I remember different requests people make, and it's like I know what kind of requests, what artists people like. I guess I just kind of know that. I'm fine with just deleting without telling anyone.
But Pika, I wouldn't want to say it may return because we're deleting it. I don't want to leave it as a open Discord.
No, this Discord, this first
It's
one's
like it's
going away.
erasing.
We're not keeping it.
And the main reason we're okay with doing that is because there's hardly anybody left on it. It's not like there's 100 or 200 people even
Yeah.
that are like using it. So
Now,
everybody that's using it is going to know how to find
What
it.
I will say is all of our videos up until now have our old Discord link on it. I'm not going back to all 2,000 videos and putting that. So if people watch our old videos, they're going to get the wrong Discord. It is what it is. That's one thing I can't really...
Yeah,
I don't have the time to go through all 2,000 videos and take that link away. But
right.
for the videos going forward, we'll put our new Discord on. So, yeah, I don't think people would know either. I'll know the main ones. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just say it's a broken link, which it already does because the link's already broken. So, anyway, I think that'll do it, guys. Thank you all for being here today. I really appreciate y'all putting your input in. Hopefully, it makes sense what we're doing here. Not shutting anything. Well, technically, we are shutting something down, but we're trying to make it new. We're trying to make the Discord more active. I think it's a really cool way for people to be able to chat with others, and I think it's something that we need to have. And I just think it's important. So, time to eat. I'm starving. Same. Okay. Thank you all for being here, guys. We will be back.
Absolutely.
Arcane coming on Patreon today, and then it should be on YouTube tomorrow if you're interested. Watch it. Just give it a like. Put it on the background, even if you aren't interested. It would really help us out.
That will help a lot.
A lot just to play the video out.
Live streams could happen at any point from here to the end of the year. Just FYI, I'm going to let you know
Random.
that because number one, it's going to be holiday season. We'll have some time off. I will.
Yep.
Number two, I'm opening myself up to doing that a little more, maybe even a short pop in. And number three, I can guarantee you on Mondays and Wednesdays, there will not be live streams because those are the 2 days that are like my heaviest. So this Monday and Wednesday, 0. But the next Monday, the 23rd, I'll be off. And so you never know when live streams are going to happen. And you never know when crazy people like David are giving out these Patreon memberships. Just incredible. And how about Ricky yesterday?
No, crazy.
David, Ricky, y'all throwing out memberships, being so nice. When I say crazy, I mean crazy nice. That's what I mean. I want to do that too, but it's like there's too many buttons to push. And when I'm on my phone, you can't gift.
Mm-hmm.
I can't gift that way.
Yeah.
Do you know if I'm on a live stream on my phone, if I go out, if it turns it off?
No.
I wouldn't want to mess with
It would pause
Okay.
it, I think, is what would happen. Janchi,
Right.
it will be cut up because YouTube is going to block it if we post the whole thing. So it will be cut up a little bit. The full thing is on Patreon, though. Anyway, appreciate y'all for being here once again. Next stream will be Tuesday. Yeah, next stream will be Tuesday. Have a good weekend,
Hope everybody
guys.
has a great day. Thanks, Daniel.
We'll see you on the next Reaction
Therapy.
Punching.